Hey everyone, just pulling it up on my screen and making sure we are a-okay and you can hear me and everybody can see me. Just waiting for it to pop up. Okay, we got the delay and I think we're good to go. Everything is good. Okay, perfect. Well, hello everyone. Thank you for coming in. We'll go ahead and officially get started. It is 4 o'clock. Welcome to Cards by TLC. My name is Tammy Savello and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator out of the San Francisco Bay Area. And I have been a demonstrator for over 7 years now. And I blog over at cardsbytlc.com. Almost forgot to pull that out as well. Today is Thursday, May 26th, and you are catching me streaming live right here, right now on YouTube. I want to thank you all for joining me today, whether it's live or you're catching me on the replay. Before we get started, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to my mods here. Hello, Marcy. Hello, Jason. These lovely individuals are my mods and are here to help me catch any questions I may have or anything like that. Thank you, Marcy, for posting my website. I appreciate that. So thank you all for joining me. Like I said, today is Wednesday, May 26th. Can you believe it's already the end of May and it's Memorial Day weekend this weekend? Crazy. It May actually went by very, very quickly. So today we are going to be creating a fun slimline card using this adorable Sunny Splash stamp set, and it is out of the new 2022-2023 annual catalog, and it can be found on page 41. I absolutely love it. I thought these swimsuits were absolutely adorable. I really, really, really loved this suit, and I thought, oh, I want to make a yellow polka dot bikini. But as you can see, it's like a full suit. So I didn't quite know, and then I was like, I'm going to play with that today and show you what we're going to create. So without further ado, let me go ahead and show you our fun slimline card today. I don't make these very often. I really kind of I love them. I get intimidated by them because I guess maybe because there's so much space to work with and it's limited space. So I thought we would play with this today, and as you can see, I created a yellow polka dot bikini, and I'll be showing you that in just a few minutes on how I created that. But first and foremost, I'm going to let you guys create the color that we're going to play with today. This is Tahitian Tide, one of our brand new 2022-2024 Stampin' Up! In colors. So your color choices today are going to be either we could make another Tahitian Tide, or we're going to play with the Parakeet Party or the Sweet Sorbet. Which colors would you like to play with today? And that'll be based on what we stamp the swimsuits in. Hi, Robin. Thank you for joining me. Marcy says Sweet Sorbet. Oh, Marcy, that is a great idea. The smaller slimline. I didn't even think about that. Anybody else want to weigh in on the color scheme that we're going to play with today? So far, I have a vote for Sweet Sorbet. Patty says Parakeet. And this will also be the color card base that we play with too. So you guys choose. So far we have a Sweet Sorbet and a Parakeet. Anybody else want to weigh in? Robin likes both choices. Jason, if you're on here, maybe you could be our tiebreaker. I know. No help at all. I was kind of leaning towards parakeet, so maybe we'll play with parakeet. Do parakeet. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go with the parakeet. I don't want to waste any more time on waiting for voting. So let's do that. And as you can see, I made the circles from, again, Stylish Shaped Dies. I'm telling you, I can't get enough of these dies. They are absolutely perfect. Absolutely loved it. So I went ahead and we used the second to the largest circle to create these circles. But we are going to go ahead and play with the parakeet. That is the choice for today. Kind of glad we chose another color so we can play with this. And before we get started on any stamping, we'll go ahead and cut our paper. And all these sizes and dimensions are going to be on my blog tomorrow on Friday the 27th. So let's go ahead and bring out our trimmer. And I love our trimmer because the arm extends out for wherever we need it to go. Let's make a little bit more room. I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of area here. Okay. So our first size for our card base is going to be cut at 7 by 8 1/4. So 7 inches. By 8 1/4. Oh no, Robin. That's a bummer. I hope you find your stamp set. Okay, and then we're going to score this at 3 1/2 or fold it in half in the middle. Did I not do that correctly? Oh. Let's try scoring it the correct way here. I was trying to score it horizontally, but that's not going to work. Let's score this at 3 1/2 or fold it in half. I'm kind of creating my own little sizes and dimensions. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to go ahead and pull that arm down. Actually, we do need the arm still back up. We're going to cut our basic white pieces, and we're going to need 2 of this size because we're also going to need 1 for the middle inside. So let's go ahead and bring in our basic white cardstock. And this piece is going to be 3 1/4 by 8 1/4. So let's go ahead and do the length first. So we'll go down to 8 1/4. Trim that off. And then we're going to cut these 2 strip pieces at 3 1/4. And again, like I said, the sizes and dimensions will be on my blog tomorrow. So don't worry about that. And our second 3 1/4. And then let's go ahead and cut this basic white piece right here since we have the white, and that is going to be cut at 1 3/4 by 7. So go ahead and let's trim this puppy off, and we'll go ahead and use this as for a scrap piece later. And then we are going to cut this at 1 3/4. And then let's go ahead and bring the parakeet party in. Again, another separate piece. And we will trim you at, let's see what this scrap piece is. Not quite. Let's see. that works out perfect. So this end piece that we ended up cutting off is actually the same length. So this is going to be cut at 1 7/8 by 7 1/8. So 7 1/8. Oh, that's a little short. Let's go ahead and get another piece of Parakeet Party out. Okay, so 1 7/8. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. Sorry, I'm second guessing my measurements today. And then 7 1/8, did I say? Yes. 7 1/8. There we go. All right, and we are done with the trimmer, so we can go ahead and put that away. Hi, Rebecca. Okay, so before we start piecing these together, let's go ahead and do our stamping of our sentiment and our swimsuits and do some fussy cutting and some chit chat. Anybody have any plans for this weekend? Let's go ahead and bring in this scrap piece. And we're going to, and since we are doing the Parakeet Party card base, I'm going to go ahead and change that swimsuit color up to the Tahitian Tide. But first and foremost, let me go ahead and show you what we are going to, how to make our bikini. So like I said, this is a solid bathing suit image. And what I did was I masked it off. So I brought in our Post-it tape. Let's go ahead and grab a strip of that. And then we will just trim just a strip down to go right across the center there. Probably like about like that. That's a good strip. Now you could potentially, because we are fussy cutting this, you could honestly just cut the bikini in half. So this would be the trick that you would want to do, is if you were keeping the stamped image directly onto your cardstock. But let's go ahead and do that so I could show you how I did that. But otherwise, what you could do is just cut that out and then cut the bikini in half if you were still cutting out the bathing suits. But let's go ahead and do this like I did. I did one strip right across the middle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stamp it all down. Get that good inked up. Now you're going to obviously want to remove that because, ooh, I made that really, you know what? It's going to be I want to stamp just to see what this looked like. We're going to have to probably do that again, but see how high up I brought that bikini line. That's like really, that's like skimpy bikini. So I think I'm going to redo that because that's not really appropriate looking. So let's go ahead and cut another strip right there. This is like risque bathing suit, right? So here's a tip. When you are lining that up, you might want to line that up just a little bit lower so you get a more true bikini. So that's much better. So as you can see, that line is there. That's a little bit more of a better bikini line. That is the new definition of itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, right? Teeny bopper bikini, exactly. So there is our bikini. And then we will go ahead and do our sweet sorbet in the striped. I really loved the sweet sorbet with the stripes. This would make a great patriotic 4th of July type card. You could do the swimsuits in red, white, and blue. There we go. Don't worry about that. I did get ink around the edge, but we're going to be fussy cutting around that off, so that is okay. I said we're going to go ahead and do that last stamp suit in Tahitian Tide. I know, Marcy, I totally agree. A punch would have been perfect for this stamp set. But that's okay. We can fussy cut that out. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment. I'm going to go ahead and scrap piece of basic white here, because I think I can make it work there, but I want a little bit more room to cut around the sentiment. So let's go ahead and do that in Parakeet Party, and I'm going to use Make a Splash. And then we will start our fussy cutting. Oh my goodness, I am really over inking everything today, but that's what we have a flip side for, right? Okay, let's clean that off and let's try this again. My ink pads are very inky because they're brand new. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Get this stuff out of the way so I don't get ink on my fingers. And I think we're done with that. So let's go ahead and bring in our snips and start trimming away. These are quick and easy to trim, so it shouldn't take long to fussy cut these out. And I'm getting a little bit better on fussy cutting. Normally I struggle with this, especially on camera, but these are pretty easy to quickly cut out. I'm still taking my time, as you can see. I think my friend Patty would have had all of these suits cut out by now. Can I stamp the bikini in 2 colors? Oh, that would be fun. Okay. So do you guys want to do like a top and a bottom type deal? Or, because when I cut this out, I'm still keeping it as a whole image. Do you like the whole yellow polka dot image? It would be really cute to do a top one and a bottom one. The bottom in black. Okay. Do you guys want to do that? This is your creation today. Do you think I'll cut the other bathing suit out and I'll let you guys vote on that if you want to do a black bottom and a yellow top. That would be kind of fun. I know. I have seen Patty stamp in person. Trying to keep up with her on craft days that we craft together. That's always fun. Usually she's waiting around for me. Okay. Have you guys decided what you wanted to do with the yellow polka dot? We can do it. I can cut out these bottoms and do a top or whatever, however you want to do it. I'll cut this one out for one option, and then we can get another piece of scrap paper. We have a little bit of time and we can play with it and see what you guys think. I have that scrap piece right here. So let's trim that off. And then we'll go ahead and fussy cut out our sentiment. And I'm just kind of going along the letters and giving it some shape. See, I have no problem fussy cutting around lettering because I kind of go, I'm not really following anything. I'm kind of creating my own shape. Well, let's see what it would look like, Rebecca. It probably would be kind of fun to do. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like on masking that out. So what we would want to do is clean off our stamp set first. We've got a little bit of time to play with. And then we will mask this top part off. And do black bottom. Let me see if I can reach my, hold on just one second. I gotta unclip my mic for a second so I can reach my black ink pad. Okay. Let's go ahead and ink this up. Move that off. There's the bottoms. And then the top, we will just go ahead and re-stamp that. We won't mask that off. We'll just cut it in half since we're doing two different colors. So we'll just go ahead and not worry about masking that one. There we go. And see what it looks like. Okay. And then we'll start cutting there. I know everybody's going to be singing that song in their head now, Rebecca. Go ahead, just trim that off, and then we'll cut that in half there. And then cut the bottoms out, and we'll see what that looks like. And then you guys can vote on what you think. There we go. Now you'll still see the white image on the white cardstock. So let's just say that you wanted to do the black bottoms with that. That's what it would look like. So you guys can vote. Let me get these pieces out of the way and then we can go ahead and start putting together our card. So here is, let's go ahead and just insert this inside piece first and foremost. And of course, we've got to bring out Tom. Tom makes all the parties. He's been making his way to all the different craft rooms. Okay. Let's go ahead and put that on the inside. And I did not trim that piece down. Okay. bear with me, you guys. We're just gonna come in and do a little bit of surgery here. I obviously did not have the right dimension on that. There we go. And before we do the outside, nope, I don't have the right length on that. So let me go ahead and check my measurements here. So the two outside pieces, the outside piece and the inside piece would probably be cut at 8 inches instead of 8 1/4, because 8 1/4 is the card base. So you're going to want to have that cut down just a little bit there. So that's why I say the sizes and dimensions will be on my blog, because if there's any discrepancies, it could be fixed. And there we go. Perfect. So let's go ahead and put our circles on. And like I said, this is the second to the largest of the stylish shaped dies. There we go. And I'm really hoping that Trouble stays on the ground, my kitty, and doesn't hop up on here and mess up what we're working on. She just walked in here. And let me tell you, her name suits her very, very well. I like the parakeet party. Do you guys like the green? Okay. And then let's go ahead and add that to our card base. And then before we put the bikinis on and the bathing suits, I want to splatter some ink onto that. And I just didn't want to splatter it onto the swimsuits. I just wanted to splatter it onto the project itself. So we will be flicking some ink on that to add a little bit more color, a little splash of color. Glad you guys are liking it. Okay, this white strip down. This is why we love Tom, because it layers better. Okay, so let's go ahead and layer this strip on now, and then we'll splatter, and then we'll lay down we'll decide if we want to have a black bottom bikini or a solid yellow bikini, whatever you guys would like to do. I like them both. I think they're both adorable. So let's go ahead and bring in our Stampin' Right markers. And like I said, you can either splatter with your Stampin' Right markers or your blends. But since we have these out, let's go ahead and pick the brand new end piece and just flick some color on there. Not a lot. But this just adds a little bit more to the card, so it's not so much white space. Guys like it? You want a little bit more? It just adds a little bit to the thing without overpowering it. There we go. So let's go ahead and lay down our swimsuits and our blue down there, our Make a Splash. Okay, here comes the choice here. Solid yellow bikini or black bottom bikini. Which one do you guys like? Black bottom bikini. Marcy votes that. I'm sure Rebecca's going to vote for a black bottom. It does add some nice contrast. It really does. I'm kind of gearing towards the black bottom bikini. I think we'll go ahead and go with that. What do you guys think? Yeah? Let's start gluing down our other bathing suits while the vote comes in. There we go. Black, okay. I do have some black dots that I can add to... Do you mean the black dots to the project, Patty? I think I have some of the black dots. Bear with me. I do have the black dots. So where I have the sparkly dots, you're suggesting that I do black dots in there to add some contrast to it. Am I understanding that correctly? There is a big delay. Okay. We will be adding some black dots to the card. I think it would look completely amazing and taking this look to a whole new look. Let's go ahead and bring in our Stampin' Dimensionals. It would tie in the black, 100%. You are the queen of color. Okay. Because originally I was going to use the new in color dots, but I think the faceted gems are great for this. And that really, really ties it in. Love this. What do you guys think? Yeah? I love it. I love the black dots. I totally agree. I think that just totally made the project. That was fun. Thank you guys for your tips. They were fantastic ideas. Rebecca, Patty, love you guys. This was fabulous. So that is today's project. I absolutely love it. I want to thank you guys for joining me today as always. Now, like I said, if you missed the sizes and dimensions, they will be on my blog tomorrow at cardsbytlc.com. All of the products in today's project will be listed in the description below. They already are, but I want to change up the colors. So I'm going to relist those products in the description box as well. If you guys enjoyed today's project, I would love for your help. So I am 5 subscribers away from hitting 100 subscribers. So I would love for you guys, if you know anybody that would love to watch my weekly lives or would love to watch my videos, I would love to have you refer them to my channel, share my channel with them, have them subscribe. I'm really hitting so close to 100 subscribers, so I'm really, in fact, I think I might even do a giveaway when I hit that 100 subscribers. So again, thank you guys for joining me today. I might give you kind of like a sneak peek of what we are going to be doing next week. It's a brand new technique that I'm just learning. Has to do with Dawn soap. And this is what it looks like. Curious on what I did? Well, join me next week because I will be doing this technique live. And I'm not sure what stamp set we're going to be pairing it with. Originally, I thought it would have been really cute to pair it with this week, but I couldn't get the technique down in time because it looks like water, and that would have been cute, like water with a inner tube or whatever. So this is what we're going to be playing with next week. So I hope you guys are able to join me next Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here at Cards by TLC. Again, thank you guys. Oh, fish, that would be cute. Again, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your week, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe weekend. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for stopping by. Bye, guys.